my phone, so I'm gonna do a quick 30-minute video as I always do every Sunday. Hope everyone had a great time. Hope everyone had a nice time at services. Whether you're Muslim, you had a great time at the y'all's I hope everyone's religious services had went well today. Hope you all got your faith strengthened and you got all what you had and what you can get from God, which we're all trying to do. That is my goal, y'all, for 2025. Not playing no games. We're in it to win it. I gotta keep that mindset. I can't give up. I refuse to sleep. I refuse to back down. That's the type of mindset that you have to have um, when you're fighting for justice. So I'm gonna do a quick 30-minute video speaking um, again about the injustices that's going on here um, here in the city of Shreveport. So first, I'm gonna start off with this. I've done multiple videos on this concerning the rental property scams. I've covered in depth with that. So today, I'm gonna speak on just the overall, um, pretty much the overall injustices that's going on um, across the city and across the parish. Um, Again, year after year, same old story, same travesties we're experiencing here in this city, from the rental property theft to the scamming of us renters. So in other words, we're dealing with a lot of stuff here, y'all, that hasn't gotten major attention. Now the police brutality has gotten nationwide attention. I notice that gets more attention than tenants' rights. So um, when I speak on tenants' rights and things of that nature, y'all, this is what's happening. This is what's happening as far as tenants' rights and for us the violations of our rights. So this is a daily thing um, we're experiencing here. This is what we experience on a daily here. You know, people say justice is swift, justice is quick. Not in every situation. For us, it seems it's taking years. For as tenants' rights, this is where my biggest fight is in. Um, um, Concerning tenants' rights, um, you know, concerning tenants' rights, and you know, just just concerning the rights of tenants, we have little protections here. We have little protections, while these other states are surpassing us here in Louisiana. The main focus should have been on the table, on the panel, was renters' rights. We have yet to hear that. We have not heard that in over a year, in months. Yes, in months. Correct. We have not heard that in months across this parish for stronger renters protections, for as renters' rights. They're not even thinking about that, y'all. They're worried about infrastructure, which that hasn't even been fixed, and God knows when. So why would you be worried about something that y'all not even doing? They're not even fixing the roads here. I'm gonna talk about that today too. I forgot about that. Yeah, our roads are so terrible here. We got huge potholes in Shreveport. So if y'all ever come through Shreveport and y'all get in one of them potholes, you better make sure you have an extra tire, because we got some serious, terrible roads here. This a disgrace for us. The roads, they tow up, and then when you drive your car through them, um, hey, you better have you an extra tire, some extra money for a new tire, because you're gonna need it in auxiliary. They have done absolutely nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. They promised us this, they promised us that for this city. They have done absolutely nothing. And not only that, and let me share this. Um, Not only have they not done absolutely nothing, but yet here we are again in 2025 fighting for renters' rights. They have yet to pass an ordinance. They have yet to put any measurements in place concerning us as renters, people that are still renting. It's not as fortunate to be a homeowner right now. Though that would be amazing. That would be great for me. And for others, well, why don't y'all just um, start owning stuff? Why don't y'all start owning stuff? You know, they tell us that here, and I'm in the back of my mind. I'm like, yeah, it do make kind of sense, but no, everybody's not equipped to do that right now. That takes money, y'all. Don't let me know if there's any if it doesn't take money. Let me know. Shoot, I'm all for it. But most of the time, that requires money, purchasing land, and getting somewhere where it's affordable. People don't want to move way out into the country, way out in the unincorporated areas when you're not near grocery stores. You're not even near a grocery store. And who's going to be driving 5 to 10 miles a day? Who's going to be driving 5 to 10 miles a day to go to a grocery store in the unincorporated areas or as out the city limits? Not many I know. So most people have no choice but to stay near city limits or near the city limits. If you want to go to the grocery store, it's accessible. The thoughts crossed my mind multiple times to live in the country. If you go back and live in the country, like the smaller places in the smaller towns, that sounds amazing. But guess what? There's no bus system. They have no bus lines. There's no bus lines in the smaller parishes. There's no bus lines. So I don't know, y'all. They ain't got no bus lines in some of these smaller parishes, and I'm a living witness to that. You're gonna have to either walk or catch a cab, and you'll get tired of doing that. So, and then you can't walk with a bunch of groceries. Thank you. Embarrassing, like real embarrassing. So people ain't gonna want to walk with groceries, especially if you have to go to the grocery store sometimes. With living in the parish without a bus line, you're subject to call cabs and call taxis. You can get sick and tired of doing that. So you're gonna have no choice but to live near a store. And I know people that live right across the street from stores. So it's very accessible to them. A lot of people don't want to move to smaller parishes because they like the medium-sized cities. But a lot of people trying to get away from the crime and from the gun violence. That's run across my mind so many times to leave Shreveport. I'm still here for a reason. God got me here. Something got me here for a reason. I'm still here, fighting for the people, fighting for the communities. So, as they say, as we all should be doing, standing up and making a change and making a difference within our communities. So, so yeah, y'all. Let's keep up the fight for justice, right? It's the new year. It's 2025. I'm going to continue to fight for justice. I'm going to continue to fight for justice. Not just on tenants' rights, but also concerning families who have not yet to receive justice from police brutality or dying by the hands of the Shreveport police. We're still dealing with that from years ago, y'all. So justice will come. We hope eventually. We do hope eventually, but right now we have to focus on what's now. We're still focused. We can't focus on the yesteryears, though. We're still on it. But now it's a new year, and so it's time for new stuff, new changes, and new beginnings. And that is my focus. And I will continue. And this is gonna be like a quick 10-minute video, but my focus and continue to talk about um, is the injustices going on here in the city of Shreveport. And it's unbelievable. It's heartbreaking. It's criminal. Um, it's all of that, y'all. So yeah, y'all. Let's keep up the fight for justice. I know I'm wearing this on my head. You're gonna talk about me in the comments. I don't care. Yo, yo, yo. But let's continue to fight for justice, y'all. Because like I said, it's a fight. And and so um, yeah. And as far as tenants' rights and things of that nature, and so So yeah. So yeah, y'all. Let's continue to fight. Continue to fight for justice. Continue to fight for justice is what I say. You know. So yeah, guys. Like it, subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments below. I don't know, y'all. I'm feeling happy. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good spirits today. And so yeah, y'all. Yeah. So let me get this phone charged up for a while, y'all. I'll be doing another YouTube video after a while when this phone gets fully charged again. So y'all guys, y'all have a great Sunday. Enjoy the day. Um, Keep fighting for justice, y'all, and don't give up the fight. And always, and always remember, you know, keep fighting, man. That's right. Keep fighting for justice, y'all. You feel me? So yeah. So have a great day, guys. Have a great Sunday. Stay safe. Peace.